Welcome to Tyler Yzaguirre. Good afternoon, Delaware. A beautiful day today, isn't it? I thank you all so very much for coming out here today and standing with fellow patriots like myself, Dick Heller, Kaya Jones, Deontay Johnson, Danielle Hall, and thank you so much for supporting our Second Amendment rights. By coming here today, you are saying to the people in that building behind me that we, the people, have had enough. We, the people, are fed up with their corrupt political agendas and their constant assault on our Second Amendment rights. They say that they are trying to pass this radical legislation to protect their citizens, to protect their communities, and we, as well-informed, educated citizens, know that that is a load of BS and a lie. So I ask you today, fellow patriots, are we going to idly stand by and let these corrupt, sick, twisted politicians take away our Second Amendment rights and our guns? Hell no! We will not give them 1 inch. Are we going to stop and let them walk all over us? Let them hear it louder. That's what I like to hear. They say they're not coming for our guns, but when you try to pass legislation that raises the age to purchase to 21, then you're taking away firearms from 18, 19, and 20-year-olds who could have bought firearms for self-defense, hunting, and other legal purposes. I say to these legislators who back this preposterous legislation and unconstitutional legislation, I want to see them go door to door telling the 18, 19, and 20-year-old single mothers with the crazy stalker ex-boyfriend or ex-husband, oh, sorry, you can't buy a gun. You can't defend yourself. So when your ex-boyfriend or ex-husband comes through your door and blows off your head, that's not our problem. And to all the elected officials who back such unconstitutional legislation, I say to them today, we voted you in and we can vote you the hell out. It's because of sick, twisted politicians like Nancy Pelosi, Dianne Feinstein, and yes, that we as gun owners fear more and more for our lives from attacks from the radical left. It's because of billionaire bullies like George Soros and Michael Bloomberg that members of the NRA like myself and you all out here today that we are branded as terrorists. And it is because of extremists like David Hogg and Emma Gonzalez from the Parkland shooting that we as law-abiding gun owners are branded as murderers. Now what happened in Parkland was tragic, and I pray every day for the family and friends of the victims. It hurts my heart so much to see something that tragic happen in our country. However, utilizing the deaths of innocent Americans to push your political agenda is corrupt and immoral. And I am always willing to talk to anyone for a sensible solution to the increasing violence in our country. But when you use the death of Americans or seek to punish law-abiding citizens, that is where I draw the line. And I say no more to you, sir. I attended the March for Our Rights, March for Our Lives rally in Washington, D.C. with Dick Heller and fellow patriots from Maryland called the Patriot Picket. This was in the capital of the free city of the world, and this was not free at all. Instead, we were surrounded by protesters who were calling us murderers, terrorists, and saying that we had blood of children on our hands. We had to go with a group called the Maryland Militia, who protected us from angry protesters that sought to do harm towards us. I had to have an escort to use one of the porta potties on the side of the street. And after the rally, we had to have an escort of 25 uniformed Washington, D.C. police officers back to our cars. And I say to them, to everyone marching in that rally, they were not there to march for our lives. They were there to march to push their gun control legislation and corrupt political agendas. And I say to them, if they can rally 300,000 to push for gun control, then we can sure as hell rally over 1 million patriots to fight for the Second Amendment. Thank you so much for coming out here today. God bless you, God bless your families, God bless Delaware, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.